Welcome back to Summershine. Today I want to do a short video about a question that I get asked all the time on multiple platforms. Everybody that's getting started in polishing, or even some people that have been polishing for a little bit, want to know how I decide what to start sanding with. What grit do you start with? Do you start with 120, 80 grit, 100, and 220, 320? Everyone wants to know, like, is there a way to figure out how to start? And really, there's not a great way, because it depends on what you're working on. What is the piece and what condition? Let's take this wheel for instance. Obviously this one's already polished. I don't have anything here in the shop that's not polished for some reason. No small parts. Everything I have that would be a good reference for this is too big to put on top of this bench. And so just imagine for a moment that this wheel is nice and dirty and nasty, and we need to figure out how deep to go to get the pits out of it. For me personally, I'm just gonna start with, maybe if it's real nasty, I'm gonna start with 320. I'm gonna hit it with that and see how long it takes me to get the pits out. If 320 takes too long, I'm gonna drop down to 220 and try it again. And if I'm not sure, say I sand it with 320 and it looks like it might be good, I'll do a small reference spot, maybe a piece of this spoke here, or maybe in here, maybe down on the lip. It just depends on what you're working on, what the part is. I'm gonna do a little reference spot. I will sand it fully, 320, 400, 600. I'll cut it and color it, and I'll see how it looks. If it gives me the results I want, it has the clarity that I want out of that piece that I'm working on at that time, then I'll go ahead and do the entire wheel in that process. I'll start with 320 on the whole wheel and go up. Now say I polish that out and it still has pit marks in it, and you're drawing the pits out with your cut compound, and you can see that as you're doing it. Then I'm gonna go back through and I'm gonna sand that same spot again, 220, 320, 400, and see. And maybe even, this is a good thing, if you go back over it, you're gonna be doing the same steps again, so it may not give you the same results in the rest of the wheel. So if you want to get a true idea of what it'll be, don't do that one again. Instead, switch to your next spoke or a different spot on your piece that you're working on and do a 220, 320, 400, 600, or whatever process sanding you decide to use for that piece, and cut it out again and see if that gives you a reference. That is the best way to do it, saving the most amount of time. Now, obviously, a lot of times what somebody will do is they'll sand the whole wheel with 320, and work their way up through the grits and then cut it, and they'll say, oh man, it didn't come out. So you have to re-sand the entire wheel. You can shortcut by doing that small section first and see if that gives you results. If it doesn't, move to a different section, do it again with a deeper grit. If that doesn't work, move to a different section, use a deeper grit. Nail down your process before you go doing the entire wheel with it. That way you have that figured out and you know exactly what you need to start with. As you can see here, we've got the grits that I use most standard. This is what we use 95% of the time. We've got a 180, we've got a 220, a 320, a 400, and a 600. Now these are all from GoShineOn.com. This is where I get all my stuff. If you guys want to check out some of the stuff you see laying here, as far as buffs and compounds, set that wheel down there. If you want to check out any of these products, you can definitely do that. I'll leave a link below for GoShineOn.com, and you can go over there. If you do decide to buy anything from there, it really helps me out if you use code SUMMERSHINE at checkout, and it just helps me out. Lets them know that you swung by, gets you a little bit of a discount, and then I can use that as leverage later down the road, right? I hope this video helped. If there's any questions, let me know in the comments below, because I want to make a video for pretty much every question you guys have. Try to help you as best as I possibly can and grow this YouTube channel to help new polishers, hobby polishers. I think that's going to be one of the things we're going to be shooting towards on this channel, is we're going to be shooting for the new professional and the hobby polisher, somebody that wants to do it at home and on the weekends. So hope this helped you guys out. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, leave me a comment, even if it's not related to the video or just want to say hey, leave a comment below, and make sure you hit that bell so you know when I post my next video. Thanks for watching, and stay grinding.